G'day scrappers. Well, here we go, copper. It's going to the moon. And like I predicted a couple of years ago when I said don't sell your copper at under $5 a kilo for candy copper, well, prices are just going up and up and up, and we're at the point now where copper is at a 10-year high. And well, is it going to continue going up, or have we reached a peak? I'm not sure. There might still be another 15 or 20% in copper, but no doubt we're going to see some ups and downs. So it's not a bad price to at the moment to sell if you've got something to use the money on. Just to give you some prices from today. Okay, so here we've got mid-grade insulated copper wire. Now this is what we mostly get from eWaste, cables, computer wire, stuff like that, with the plugs taken off. Currently, today's price, get this, $3.70 a kilo for mid-grade insulated wire, which is about 42% minimum copper content. But we all know that a lot of mid-grade insulated wire that we do get from eWaste, a lot of it, some of it isn't even copper. But yeah, we seem to do good on that. So $3.70, that's the highest that I've ever seen it. The second one that I get from eWaste is a heat sink. These copper aluminium radiators. So that's what these go as. The same as like an actual car radiator that's clean and part copper, part aluminium. These go as the same thing. So they're just heat sinks, a lot of them mostly from servers, copper, aluminium. $4.50 a kilo. Now, once again, that's a real good price for these. $4.50 a kilo. I sell these every time I fill up a bin full, and I've actually got one to go in the next couple of weeks. And then the third thing that we get are also heat sinks, but they're straight copper, and these would go as candy copper. These are just the same as a copper pipe that's clean, has no solder joints or no paint and so on. So we call this number one copper or candy copper. And today, finally, number one candy copper hit $10 a kilo here in Melbourne, Australia. And these prices are obviously, if you've got an ABN, you need a business number to get the maximum price. So there you go, $10 a kilo for number one candy copper. And that could, as I said, it could be just copper pipe. Same deal for those plumbers out there. They certainly keep all their copper piping these days, because hey, that's $10 a kilo is $10,000 a ton. So it's awesome. And then finally, from good thick copper wire, we strip the wire and we end up getting Milbury copper, which is bright and shiny. This one's I done these a while ago, so they're getting a bit of patina on them, but this is clean, bright, shiny Milbury copper. And check this out, Milbury copper, $10.30 a kilo. And I was excited last week when it was just $10 a kilo. Now it's $10.30 a kilo. It's just wow. For me, I don't actually sell my Milbury copper. I keep it for melting, making copper bars and stuff. But at this price, well, I tell you what, it's probably worth, if you were saving copper as an investment and you've got other investments to buy into, I did mention copper might still have a bit of a up to it, maybe another 15-20% even. So we could see Milbury copper going up to around 12 or so, but no one can be sure. So at this price, yeah, we're getting at a real good peak. But if you do have something other to invest in other than copper, you might want to cash in. And one of the things you might want to consider investing in is silver, because silver is probably the next thing in line that's going to move up. If you look at the charts, silver has gone up quite a lot. It's sort of just rising, quite consistently. So, you don't worry about the daily ups and downs. Overall, silver's doing okay, and I think there's a big upswing towards silver from the point of copper onwards. So if you don't already have a bit of silver, maybe consider selling some of your invested stockpiled copper to buy a little bit of silver. It's up to you, but I think that that's the next step up from copper. This insulated copper wire, it's not worth stripping for the clean copper inside, because you do get a lot of wastage as well as a lot of time spent. I recommend selling that, and at $3.70 a kilo, why not? Same as your copper aluminium radiators, whether they're from heat sinks or from actual cars. I think a good time to sell, $4.50 a kilo. Candy, it's up to you. For me, copper pipe and candy copper, well, I melt copper pipe, so I keep my copper pipe, but I don't keep this sort of stuff, because it's a little bit overly shiny for when I make, especially these parts here. Kind of might have something else mixed in them, so I'd rather sell them. So for these and these, I'd rather sell that and turn it into a little bit of silver, and I think that that's the next step up. And Milbury, well, it's up to you. This is the purest form of copper that we can find in eWaste and so on, from big copper wire and so on. So up to you. Me, I'm keeping it only because I melt copper into bars as a hobby, and I haven't done it for quite a long time, but that's what I will do later on when I slow down actually scrapping. I'm going to enjoy melting my copper. But end of the day, yeah, like I said, 2 years ago, this was $5 a kilo, just under $5 a kilo. Today, if you held on from that time when I made that video, it's now $10 a kilo. So you doubled your money there. And yeah, I just think that the next step now is maybe possibly silver, but it's up to you. If you're getting your metals for free, like you're picking up scrap off the street, picking up e-waste and so on, well, this kind of stuff is, in a way, you put time into it, but it is kind of free. So if you can buy a bit of free silver, fine. I'm not saying take whatever you got in the bank and put it into silver, but if you're getting free copper and aluminium and brass and so on, scrap steel, maybe turn some into something that's got a potential to keep going up in price. So yeah, that's it. Obviously you've got things like brass, so I keep my mixed brass. Not sure of the price today, but obviously it's based on copper, because brass is probably around 75% copper, so it's all based on copper. Same as your motors and transformers. Prices are going up with that as well. I think motors and transformers mixed here at my scrapyard are over $1 now, so that's pretty good. $1 a kilo for heavy transformers. They add up really quickly. And probably the other thing that I don't sell are these kind of copper aluminium radiators. So they would sell exactly the same as these, but these are a little bit harder to get all the copper out, and I just prefer to keep them complete and sell them as is. But these ones, which I call copper stackers, is a chunk of copper wedged in this extruded aluminium. And extruded aluminium itself is a really high price at the moment. It's around $1.70 a kilo. So with these ones, I recommend popping out the copper stacker. However you can do it, use a chisel and open this up, let the copper pop out, and you got yourself number one, candy copper, and also extruded aluminium. And there's various variations. So you've got the goblets here. Again, this part is steel, so you've got to kind of you separate the steel from the aluminium and the copper. Yeah, so they're the other version, the more common in actual PCs, whereas these are more common in, well, these are also probably PCs, so two variations. These ones here are more servers, and yeah, these are the ones that I don't sell as copper aluminium radiators. I just take the actual copper out. Gives me a nice chunk of copper, as well as being able to still sell the extruded at top dollar. So there you go. Yeah, really interesting. Copper, amazing. Get out there and see if you can find eWaste. And some people pick up washing machines and things like that and get the motors out, and even go to the point of taking the copper wiring out of the motors. It's hard work. There is easier copper, obviously finding it as wire, really good wire that you can strip, servers, PCs. That's pretty much what I find in eWaste anyway, as far as my copper is concerned. But I love the stuff. Copper is one of the best metals. It just looks awesome, and yeah, you gotta love copper, but don't discount silver, because I think that's the next industrial / investing metal that could go to the moon like copper has at the moment. Doubled in price in 2 years. Keep scrapping, guys. Get out there, get your copper, grab a bit of silver, have fun, and I'll catch you next time.